Well, I sat down tonight to basically get out the Macho Man Blu-ray that I picked up today and watch the documentary. I thought basically I was going to get into going into that, and I logged into Twitter to brag about my accomplishment of being able to get out and buy the Macho Man Blu-ray, and I was going to watch this documentary, and a tweet popped up on the screen basically saying that there was a new stipulation that's going to be added to Team Cena versus Team Authority this week on SmackDown. Basically, the other shoe has dropped. Basically, when Vince McMahon showed up on Monday Night Raw, it wasn't just Vince, going out of his mind like he did in Liverpool, England during the SmackDown taping. Basically, it was Vince, trying everything he could to make people think WWE was relevant again, and that, this Survivor Series really is something that you need to go out of your way to see. They had announcers basically saying, if you have never ordered a WWE pay-per-view before, it is free on the WWE Network this month. All you have to do is sign up, and you're going to be able to see Survivor Series free of charge, and this is the one you want to see because this is the biggest pay-per-view of all time. How is Survivor Series bigger than WrestleMania? How is it basically a 5-on-5 elimination match with, the stipulation being that if John Cena and his team wins this match, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon will no longer be the authority of the WWE. And we still don't know what that means for the WWE. Basically, what if this is, just creating a greater evil for John Cena? I mean, what if, Triple H and Stephanie have to step down of being in charge of Monday Night Raw, and next thing you know, Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman are the new GMs of Monday Night Raw? I'm not sure, but basically I kept on thinking, why are the heels the only ones that are going to lose something from this match? If they lose, normally it's the babyface is put onto a roll. Basically, like normally it's a babyface, chasing after a champion. And if you lose this match, you're never going to get a shot at the WWE Championship ever again. So it's sort of like he's got to win this one. But if the only stipulation is that if Cena wins this match, they're stripped of the authority, what happens if Cena loses? Basically, the only thing is that Triple H is saying, I'm going to be pissed off at you guys for going up against me. Well, he's pissed off at him now. If you're not a part of the authority, John Cena and Dolph Ziggler, Big Show, they're already all put on a list. You're not a part of us, so you're against us. And Triple H has been against all these guys. No matter how much he says that he looks out for the best of business, he's never looked out for John Cena. He's never looked out for Dolph Ziggler. He's never looked out for Big Show. It's just, the way things go. It's just, ever since basically 1997 with the screw job in Montreal, we've been stuck with this ever-longing storyline that WWE thinks is, the best thing in the world that you can never get rid of, is the heel promoter and the heel sort of owner of WWE. It's the same thing you see when you go across the country to just about any kind of indie show. You've got the same sort of a deal as the main storyline that's going on for the Lucha Underground show. We saw this with Dixie Carter in TNA. We saw this with MVP in TNA. We saw two owners in TNA trying to pull the company in different directions. Maybe that was different because they had two owners instead of just having one. But basically, on SmackDown this week, they've added the stipulation that Triple H says if Team Cena loses, they're all fired. All of them. He's going to fire Cena, Ziggler, Big Show, Rowan, and Ryback. All goodbye. To me, we've seen this. We've been down this road before in 2010. John Cena was not able to make sure that Wade Barrett, won the WWE Championship from Randy Orton. So as a member of Nexus, Wade Barrett took it amongst himself to fire John Cena. He got out of the ring knowing that was going to be a last night in WWE, walked around the crowd, shook everybody's hands to soak it in that Cena was really leaving. Cena was going to be packing his bag, saying goodbye to Vince McMahon, and heading down to the Impact Zone in TNA and asking Dixie Carter, can you please give me a job? I no longer work for WWE anymore. Instead of that, he showed up on Monday Night Raw, surprise, surprise, with his own Titantron, with his own music coming out at the back. a guy that didn't even work there. Later on that night, he came running out during the WWE Championship match between Randy Orton and Wade Barrett, chasing Wade Barrett out of the ring, leaving the spot open for Miz to come in and cash in on Randy Orton to become the new WWE Champion. Cena played a big part in that. So now that was one way you got around, firing John Cena in 2010, was bringing him back for, I believe, the TLC show. I don't even really remember what was the thing that finally got his job back. I think he just showed up, had a match at the pay-per-view, and all's done. The best thing that came out of that is Juan Cena. But what are you going to do to patch up Ziggler, Big Show? Big Show's got fired too. His ass got fired in 2012 and got brought back a week later by John Laurinaitis. Ryback is just coming fresh off his deal. I thought this was a slam dunk. The Authority was going to win this. That way, Triple H and Stephanie weren't removed from television. But how the hell are you going to cover up all these guys leaving? It won't make any sense in the world. TLC, you got to do another 5-on-5 with the fired guys in a TLC. The winners get their jobs back. I don't know, man. Survivor Series was supposed to be a damn good show. The people out there said, hey, $10 is worth the WWE Network. And to me, this main event was going to be good enough as it is. But this storyline right here, this added stipulation, just is like a slap in the face. Survivor Series is a shit show, guys. I'm going to be watching it. I got the WWE Network. I'll come home from work and I'll put it on and I'll watch the show and I'll have fun for 3 hours. But this isn't anything you're going to be telling your kids about. This isn't anything you're going to be talking about past Monday morning in the break room. After Monday Night Raw, we're heading towards TLC, and things are probably going in a whole different direction, going towards TLC. On Tuesday, Survivor Series won't even matter. Oh, God. This is going to get released on DVD someday. Think about this show. You're going to be heading out to Kmart and Walmart to buy Survivor Series 2014. This stipulation sucks.